make it official. Good people of, well, I'll let you choose. Either Han or Lando.
What? This is what I've been waiting for 72 hours.
You pick your character from Star Wars. You're either Han or Lando. It makes people so angry.
Nobody's madder than Jensen. This is our last con. What is this bullshit?
Jared, that's a funny joke.
Who's better, Jensen or Lando? How about Jensen in Orlando?
Yeah, he's pretty bad. So with that, I give you Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki. For the first time in a long time, bandless.
Bandless, thank you, Loudon Swain. No, thank you, Richard Spade.
Hey, that's not cool, man.
It's Mike. He's stressed. Hi, guys. Gals. How you doing?
Hey, everybody! Yeah!
We are about to kick off a pretty cool week. Everybody excited for Turkey Day? Yeah, I am too. Thank y'all for bringing us out. That's for him.
I want some pie!
We all do. And we'll all have some. Oh, I'm gonna tear up some pumpkin pie this week. I'm gonna tear it up. Do you know what rednecks do? No? Nope. Nope. We don't have a drummer. We don't have a drummer. Can't bail you out there. Thank y'all for bringing us out. Excited to be here. So much love you back. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. It's so crazy. Quick question. Whose first time at a Supernatural convention? Who started watching, for the first time since COVID? Amazing. I knew, yeah. Well, thank y'all, welcome. What took you so long? Better late than never. Love all around. And let's get, people are standing up and waiting, so quit stalling, Jensen Ackles. I'm not even here. How are you? Good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, wait.
We have some mic
technical difficulty over here.
Spate stole your microphone.
Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mariana. I'm from Bolivia.
Okay. I've been.
Oh, nice. I was when the show aired.
What?
I was 3 when the show first aired.
See you later, Mariana. Thank you. Jesus.
Sorry, I'm really nervous. So,
Jared's still 3. So.
I'm actually 22 now, so same age.
No, I did the math very quickly, so we're.
Okay, so for my question, I do have to set the scene. So imagine Supernatural comes back for season 16. It's the first episode, and Sam and Dean wake up back in the bunker. Don't know how they got there. They're just back. And then they look around and they realize that someone's living in the bunker, and it's Sam's son. What do you think their reaction would be to finding out that Sam's son is now a hunter and driving baby?
I think if they found out that Sam's son was in the bunker, they'd be like, "Where's Delilah?" I was so proud of that. I do have an answer, but I love your question, and I love it for a very special reason. We have a friend who we haven't seen in a little bit, who designed the bunker, who came down from Jupiter, Florida, with his much better half, Nan. Our friend is named Jerry Wannick, and he's somewhere in his office.
He's right there. He's right there.
He's right there.
Jerry Wannick, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, buddy.
He is responsible for every single set you ever saw on Supernatural. So,
that's right. Every motel room.
Every motel room, which he was always so excited to show us.
Oh yeah, no, that was his bread and butter. He was like, all right, I get another motel room in this episode.
and just such a phenomenal talent, and we were so blessed to have him with us the entire run of the show. And so thanks for coming to say hey, Jared.
Yes, thank you, Jared. So serious answer. I think if we end up back in the bunker and Sam's son Dean, as we know from the finale, spoiler alert, was in the bunker and he was a hunter, I think Sam would have some reservations, but I think his namesake, Sam's brother Dean, would probably take him under his wing, and it'd probably be a discussion about, like, you know, cool Uncle Dean with the car and the bow legs and stuff. But I think they would approach it kind of the same way they approached Jack, I think.
I wonder what room he would be sleeping in. Would he take Sam's room or would he take Dean's room?
His name is Dean.
Yeah,
Take Dean's room.
he should probably not take either of them. He just has a cot in the kitchen. Actually, that's a good idea. I mean, look, we can talk about all the different ways that the show could probably come back, and all the different ways in which we get reintroduced into the world. But that's a really good thought, though. Having that time pass and then coming back and seeing the bloodline is still strong and still carrying on what I guess it would be his grandfather, who was just standing on this stage, had set forth many, many years ago. Yeah, we probably, I'd probably say, no. I'll take the keys. You can hop in the back. But who knows? I mean, because he is Sam's son, maybe he's driving a Prius at that point. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, look, gas is expensive these days. That thing is not kind on fuel.
True. Marianne, thank you so much.
Is it Mariana?
Marianne.
French in the ocean.
Anna.
French in the ocean.
Like the
Trench.
trench in the ocean. Mariana.
Like Mariana's Trench.
Although most people think my name is Mary Ellen or Mary Ella, so whatever you want.
Is it Mariana?
N-N-A.
2 N's.
2 N's.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Mariana.
Mariana from Bolivia. There you go.
Gracias. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm from New Jersey. First, I just wanted to start off, I really do admire Sam and Dean's relationship and how Dean is like always trying to be there to protect his little brother, because my little brother is going to college a 3-day drive away, and it's kind of scary that I won't be able to be there to protect him. But my question is, if you had to pick an ice cream flavor that each other would be, what ice cream flavor?
And now for an awkward segue.
What ice cream flavor would you pick each other to be, and why?
Pick each other?
Yeah, so Jensen, you pick Jared, and Jared, you pick Jensen.
All right.
Rough transition.
I want to start. I'm going to go with. It's not gonna, you can't choose your own fucking ice cream flavor. I'm choosing it. Do y'all know what, like, Neapolitan ice cream is? Yeah, it's chocolate and strawberry and vanilla, and it looks great on the outside, but it fucking tastes gross. It's not as substantial. Whoa. I'm cracking myself up. Thank you. I needed that laugh. Thank you, Jared.
I'm locking my door tonight.
You know what, dude? I actually would say vanilla. Oh, shut up. Vanilla is always reliable. It never fails. You can have some shitty rocky road, some kind of crummy chocolate, some crummy cookie dough that's all gristly and bristly, but vanilla never lets you down. Soft, gooey inside.
It's racist. I'm gonna go with orange sherbet.
Love orange sherbet. I'll take it.
Because he's a little lactose intolerant, so it's kinder on your stomach, but still very sweet.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
There you go.
And thank you. That was not what kind of question I thought you were going to ask.
Yes, didn't see us going down that road.
Yeah, thank you.
That rocky road.
Oh, wow. Fine, he's Rocky Road. Good luck to your brother and his 3-day drive. He's lucky to have a sister like you. Thank you. Hi there.
Hello, my name is Ngazi. I'm from Georgia. Been watching you guys a very long time. So my question is, with your new projects with Countdown and I guess your guest starring arc on Fire Country, like why did y'all choose those projects? Specifically, like what to expect on Countdown? Because Jensen, you've done a lot of projects that have been a bit traumatizing.
Well, expect no different. Well, the reason that this show kind of came to be, or I came to be a part of it, so I had in the wake of The Boys, I signed a deal with Amazon. They wanted to develop a project and kind of develop something with me in mind. So I had a few meetings with different writers and different kind of takes for shows. When I met Derek Has, who created Countdown and has written all 13 scripts, I clicked with him immediately. He and I actually grew up in the same town. We went to neighboring high schools, so we had a lot in common right off the bat. But he's a really great storyteller. And he comes from a long line of just writing really kind of intense type of stuff. And so the character that he created, I felt like I could tell that story in the world that he was also creating. And so that led to more meetings, and then that led to some outlines, and I got to read the first script, and I just kind of really I liked where it was going. I liked the kind of world that he was setting it in, and I got excited about it. And so that's kind of what we're doing and where I'm at right now. And I was fortunate enough to be in a position to do that and be there from kind of the beginning, the genesis of it all. Because that's not normal for most actors. Most actors, everything is kind of already cooked, and then they come in, they get cast as a role that's already it's already happening. But this, I was kind of not involved creatively, but I was already on the train from the beginning of the station. So that was nice, and it is going to be. There are some twists and turns with this show. There's some big reveals, so to speak. So it's
not his butt.
No,
not just his butt.
That's a different show. So I'm excited for you guys I'm excited to get it done. We're about halfway done with the season right now. I think they're shooting for June, probably release next summer. And I'm excited to see what you guys think and to see it once it's on its feet.
Hell yeah, I can't wait, man. For me, for Fire Country per se, was kind of different. So I spoke for many years, and I know some people have heard this who have been around for a while, but after Supernatural was done, I wanted to take some time. That's not the way it kind of worked out, because Walker started really quickly and shortly thereafter. But in my head, I wanted to kind of have a couple of years or whatever where, this sounds very arrogant, but like a friend calls and says, hey, want to come work with me or something. That did work out with Max, who's a buddy of mine, a buddy of Jensen's. And when he found out Walker didn't go, he was like, hey dude, so sorry, you want to come to Vancouver and play a little bit? And I was like, oh, this is what I think I've always wanted. Just like hey Kripke, doing anything? Hey Max, doing anything? Hey Jensen, doing anything? And kind of hopping in and out. And so it was a fun time. I spent 19 straight years as #1 on the call sheet, and that takes a lot. It takes a lot, and I'm not complaining myself, but my friends and family, The way I work, it's kind of all-consuming. I don't do it on purpose, but I wanted to be there. You know, my kids are 12, 10, and 7, and I want to be there for them and help them with homework and help them go to school and to soccer and to piano and to therapy and this and that. And I mean, like legit, like they go to therapy every week, and I'm very proud of that, and I hope they carry it on into adulthood. But I wanted to be, yeah. And so with Fire Country, which was 3 episodes, it was one of those situations where a close friend for a decade said, hey, you want to come play in Vancouver in my sandbox? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And so I haven't seen the episodes yet. I did ADR. I meant to watch them last night, but got distracted. But I'll watch them, and I hope y'all enjoy it. And I can't wait for Countdown.
Awesome. They're good.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Ange. I'm from New Jersey and Miami, but I am Texan by ancestry. So
All right.
Acceptable.
So my question is for Jensen. I'm fairly short, and most people I know are much taller than me. You're very tall, which must be nice. But you've worked with Jared and Drake and Jack Quaid. So my question is, what's it like to always be the short one?
She means in height.
It's the only what she could mean. That's the only thing she could mean. Yes, you are right. And you forgot Justin Hartley, who's also 6'3", 4".
I wrote the question a few years ago.
Oh, prior to Tracker. Okay.
Update your question, New Jersey.
Well, I'm going to update it even more.
Yeah.
I'm now working right now on Countdown with a absolute lovely human being, and Uli is his name, and he plays one of my partners on the show. He is 6'6", 260, small guy. He's a giant. I showed you a picture. Yeah, he's giant. So it's funny because I've developed I've developed a small man complex, which I think helps in my roles because I just get angry very easily, and I'm quick to prove myself against these towers of men. It honestly it's never bothered me. And I think because I'm over 6 feet, working with people that are also over 6 feet but more than I am, it's I'm like whatever. I do get quite often when I meet people and in life, people will be like, oh, you're taller than I thought you were. And which gives me the opportunity to be like, yeah, because those other freaks are oddballs. I'm a good, normal height. These guys have to live life differently. The world's not built for them. But look, I don't care whether they're, Jared or whether they're itty bitty Rob. There are no small actors, only small parts.
So said Shakespeare. I like that. Didn't know that. That's a powerful one.
Yeah, it's now just kind of a joke, and it's funny to me when I work with co-stars that are in a different atmosphere. But hey, it's a good problem to have. I'll take somebody who I have to look up to physically, as long as I can look up to them emotionally, and so far I've nailed it with everyone.
Thank you.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
I saw that.
See that?
Yeah,
See that?
It was a nice ride.
Yeah, I went this way, I went left, and then I did a little, and then I went right, and then I ended on a nice note.
I know, it's a nice landing. Nice landing.
Thank you, appreciate that. says the short guy.
Hi.
Hi.
They had to move the mic down for me too, so.
See? I feel your pain.
I'm Tammy, I'm from Orlando. And I first of all want to apologize for not saying thank you after the photo today. I think I blacked out a little bit, but thank you. But my question is, we all know that Sam is great against demons and any other kind of creature out there, but he hates clowns and is scared to death of clowns. I have the same irrational fear. I was wondering if you guys have any other irrational fears that you'd like to share.
Funny enough, I'm not scared of clowns. Jared is not at all scared of clowns. I had like a clown birthday when I was 3 years old. True. Bears are my irrational fear. I'm not scared of sharks or even like cougars and stuff. Snakes. I stepped on a snake one time outside my house, and I told Jen, we were on the phone, I was like, oh, I just stepped on a snake. Like, my foot's bleeding. And she goes, oh my God, our neighbor's a doctor. And so she called our neighbor and was like, he got bit by a snake, he doesn't want to go to the hospital. I was like, I'm fine. So our neighbor came over. Anyways, I'm actually not even scared of snakes. It's like bears. Bears.
But that's a rational fear. I mean, like irrational fear.
Yes.
Like, okay, I'm afraid of nutcrackers. I know.
So am I. Oh, you mean the Christmas thing? Oh.
Then don't watch Changing Channels. No, do not watch it because nutcrackers.
Like, is there anything as a child that like creeped you out? Like,
Those are all like tell us to be rational. I mean,
well,
they crack nuts.
You know, you think a doll's gonna come alive, your sister's doll, or something like that. You know.
I don't know.
I don't like dolls. I don't. I think they're creepy. I mean, I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them. I'm afraid of the dentist.
Rational.
Does that count?
Any dentists in here?
Yeah?
See? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Cliff.
You know what it is? I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of your chair in your office. I don't like it. The drill. Yeah, it's 2024. Can they not change the sound on that thing? Because it's the sound that nightmares are made of. It truly is. Like, there's got to be a different way. How? Please. There is? Why have I not heard of this? Why are they all still using ones from, the 80s? There's a laser one. I don't know if I like that.
See, that's scary. That's good.
I don't know if I like that at all.
There's an AI robot dentist with lasers.
No, never mind. I had a really it was a great experience because the dentist that I go to now has what is it called? Like the gas, the Pronox yeah. I had a session. I had a session one time.
That's not new.
They were like, just if you breathe heavy, it'll kind of, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I was going to town on this thing, and I went to a different planet. But it was cool because they had like 90s rap playing in the thing. So it was like
on the planet or in the
sure. Turns out, no, but there was like this really, I was like, wow, this is okay. It's a unique playlist for an office like this. But it was like, Biggie and like Snoop and Tupac and I mean like a full like whole playlist. And then I had a moment and I freaked out. I was like, oh, I got gum in my mouth. The drill's gonna get the gum, and I didn't. And so we like pulled it. Oh man, this gas stuff was so fun. And then they like took the gas away from me, and I was like, and I like came back to. No, there was no playlist on. It was Sheryl Crow. That was going on in my head. Just straight up 90s rap, just in my head. So that planet was playing that.
Yeah. And we blame you.
Yeah.
We blame you.
Yeah. But that is a rational fear, I believe, of dentists. Dentists work. I'm sure you're lovely.
Thank you.
You seem lovely.
Thank you so much. Sorry about this guy.
Can I get some of that gas? Do you have that?
How much do you have?
Would you carry that with you? I would. That was a good time.
Hello.
Hi. My name's Melissa. The last time I asked you guys a question, I was asking if you, I talked about my cat, who's named Winchester. This was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. You said you were going to look up the breed of cat. Did you ever look it up?
What was it?
First part of the question. Russian blue.
Oh, yeah. No. Nope, I did not. But can I just take your word for
I
it?
have a tattoo of what it looks like, just in case.
Okay, all right. Well, I believe you.
Second part, going back to Gilmore Girls and Smallville. If Jason and Dean from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I'm the real Dean?
The original Dean, I guess.
OG?
Oh, yeah, baby
The
Dean.
OG Dean.
Baby Dean?
Baby Dean?
Yeah.
If,
Little infant.
If they ended,
7 pound, 5 ounce baby Dean? Yeah.
if they ended up on Supernatural, what kind of appearance would they make? And what do the Winchester boys think of them?
I think, I'll start. I think Baby Dean Forrester from Gilmore Girls wouldn't have that many appearances on Supernatural because he'd probably die pretty quickly. And Sam would be like, oh, he's cute, but way too young. He's not going to make it, and he wouldn't make it. I don't know. What would Dean say about Jason?
Oh, Jason, we got his ass kicked, for sure.
Yeah.
That little punk. Yeah.
Yes.
But now CJ from Dawson's Creek, he might have lasted a little longer. Yeah.
We would have get Russian blue cats to help us out.
That's right. Yeah. We'll have an whole army of Russian blue cats.
If you know where to
if
find
those
them.
even existed.
You'd be safe that way. For sure.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Hello. That sounded strange. I just meant hello.
My name's Amanda. I'm from Orlando. I'm actually asking for my daughter Liz. She wants to know if there's any truth to the rumors that Jared will be on season 5 of The Boys. And she also wants Jensen to know that you are awesome as Soldier Boy.
Is Liz here? Where's Liz? Where are you, Liz? Hi, Liz. So the answer to the first part is yes. The answer to the second part also is yes. He is awesome as Soldier Boy. And I hope that when I get to play in the Boys sandbox, my character will be able to see his character. It'll be fun to share a screen again. It's been 4 years.
If I know Eric Kripke, and I know Eric Kripke, I don't think he would miss that opportunity. So we'll see what he's cooking up. But yeah, I would stay tuned.
Thank you, Melissa and Liz.
Hi there.
Wherever you ran off.
Hi.
Hi.
This is my second Supernatural convention.
Mine too.
Welcome back.
Thanks. All I've ever wanted to do was tell you guys my name. So hi, I'm Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
My question is...
Bree, real quickly, did you hear, where are you from?
Oh no, don't do the cheese.
Let me do it. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory?
Nope, I haven't.
Debris was everywhere.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. What's the wildest thing you've had to do to prepare for a role? We're talking waxing, shaving.
Why is this all about personal hygiene? Did you have to brush your teeth? You have to wax? You have to shave?
Get them whitened. You know, the whole thing.
It's not like read books and get mentally prepared, do a history lesson on this time frame or this story. No. Did you have to get a Brazilian or...
Did you nair or narrate?
Okay, all right.
I will say this. I did. This was kind of a strange thing to do. We've done a lot of weird things, you know, fight sequences and training and this and that. During House of Wax, I had to do a audition sequence. I don't know what it's called. They basically auditioned people to be my body in the chair getting waxed, and so we had like 20 players of like the local Aussie Rules football, because we shot it in the Gold Coast in Silver's Paradise, and they would come in and be like, okay, like take your shirt off and your pants, and like I was in my underwear as well, and like they were trying to figure out somebody who looked like a decent body double, you know, and so I had to be there and like, okay, stand up, and okay, yeah, and like I'm talking with the director, the producers, and then they'd be like, Jared, you know, we think this is a decent match. And I'd be like, oh, let me, and the guy's right next to me, and I'm like, no. And then finally there was a guy who was all built, and I was like, oh, that looks good to me. Like, it's uncanny. So that was a strange situation for sure. Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know. I had to grow a beard for 5.5 months, and that was something I'd never done before, and it was an experience, to say the least. I mean, for those of you out there that have, you know, a lengthy beard, you know that it takes a lot of maintenance. Yeah, you got to make sure that thing is taken care of. Otherwise, it just looks like you've stapled a ferret to your chin.
It's like a Russian blue.
Yeah, it's a Russian blue. Just attached itself to your face.
Yesterday, Misha was talking about how it goes from your beard all the way down your neck and into your chest. Does that work for you guys as well?
I don't have that problem, thank God. But some people do. And
was Misha talking about the ferret? Or
his hair goes other places, but what we're talking about. Shit. Yeah, I would say what I did physically for Soulja Boy was probably the most just overall kind of transformation I've ever gone, and it really wasn't that much. I mean, I look at it, I'm like, oh, that wasn't that much, but it was to me.
It was to me too.
And and it was to my wife. Poor thing. She's like, how much longer do I have to live with this thing?
Oh, she's talking about the ferret.
She didn't like the beard either. No, I don't know. That's from a physical standpoint. That was certainly one thing. Yeah. Thanks, Bree.
Thank you, Bree. Amazing. Hey, how are you?
Hello, hi, my name is Crystal. I'm originally from Georgia, but I live in Kissimmee now. Love you guys very much. Thank y'all for being here.
Kissimmee?
Kissimmee.
It's not Kissimmee?
No, it's not Kissimmee.
How do you guys miss that? How would you not want it to be Kissimmee? I guess it depends on who you're talking about.
A lot of people still say it like that though, but yeah, technically it's Kissimmee. Yeah.
I like it. I knew that.
All right. You didn't know that.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I agree to disagree.
So my question for you guys is that in the Smithsonian there's a pop culture exhibit. And besides, of course, Baby, because we know she always belongs in a museum, what other 2 items each would you guys pick to put in that exhibit?
So, is it Smithsonian or Smithsonian?
I'm from Georgia, so we say it's Smithsonian.
Fine.
Okay.
You're from Earth, so you say it's Smithsonian.
That works too, yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
The other 2, the cold. the cult is pretty integral, I think, and the piece of rebar. Oh, come on! You okay? I'm sticking with it. I did. I got it when I said it. Yeah.
I got it before you said it.
You did.
I think Colt's a good one. I would have loved to have had the opportunity to have this be a museum, but alas, it has. It got lost a long time ago, which was Dean's leather jacket. Just I think what that represented, both from his father's standpoint and what it meant. It was very similar to the car. So I think that would be one thing. I mean, there's quite a few items that you know who Jerry, what would you have picked if you could put one thing in the Smithsonian representing Supernatural? The metal letters. Bunker. The whole bunker. It's an immersive experience at the Smithsonian. Dude, I'm not kidding. I made the mistake of walking on stage the day they were literally tearing it apart, and I cried. Like I got pretty emotional when I saw, because it wasn't like they were just, slowly taking it apart, like as though they could store it all in pallets and stuff. They were just hitting it with sledgehammers. And because, I mean, it was effectively just going in a rubble bin, And that was tough. I think I actually posted a video.
You did.
Of just, one of our setback guys just like destroying something and turning it into scrap. That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch because that was such a beautiful set, and we spent so much time there. It was home. It was a home away from home. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Hello.
Hi, my name's Fatima. So my question is, with the show being called Supernatural, have you ever had anything supernatural or spooky happen to you on or off set?
Big time. Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
I've had a bunch. I think some people have heard the story, but there's a hotel in Austin called the Driscoll, and Jen and I went on like a date, like a what do they call it, staycation or something, and we went to dinner and stayed in a hotel room at the Driscoll, and it's the oldest hotel in Austin. And we wake up in the morning, at night, we're in bed, and I can feel she's like taking the sheet a little, like maybe she's resituating or something, but I can feel fingers dragging the sheet off of my back and just lower. And I'm like, well, is she trying to do something? Or and so I kind of like resituate and I look over and she's fast asleep facing the other direction. So I get up first in the morning and I go to make an espresso or whatever, the coffee machine inside the hotel room, Keurig, whatever it was. And I go into the other room and the curtains are open even though I had shut them. And I was like, maybe she got up when I was in bed, whatever. And I turned the TV on, and like if you're in a hotel, often like you can be watching ESPN. If you turn it off and then turn it back on, it goes to like the hotel main page. It's like, hi,
I'm Mario Lopez.
No matter what. And so I turn the TV on to make some coffee while Jen's in the shower or whatever, and it's Ty Olsson in Purgatory with Dean Winchester. And I was like, that's weird. And so I turned the TV off, which pushed power, because I was like, that's strange. And I turned it back on, and it's, hi, I'm Mario Lopez. And so someone was saying hi, and then we were in Scotland, Jen and I were in Scotland a couple months ago. And we flew, you fly Austin to London, you travel all day long. And we get to the room, and the curtains are all moving around, and literally, Jen and I both like, Jen goes, hey, there's something in here. And I was like, I know. And the curtains are moving, no windows are open, and we're laying in bed, jet lag, like we gotta sleep. And I go like this. I go, hey, we know you're in here. We see you. We hear you. We respect you. Can we talk tomorrow? The curtains stopped moving. Legit, like nothing, like, it was just like, hey, we know you're here. We respect you. Sorry, you want to tell us something? We're pretty tired. Can we just do this like tomorrow or something? And like the curtains just go zoom and stop moving. And I was like, thanks. What's better?
Because it didn't reach 70 degrees and the air conditioning turned off. You dope.
Who turns air conditioning to 70 degrees? That's a heater.
Whatever. We recently moved in a new house, and the house is not new. The house is over 100 years old. Upstairs, I was upstairs with the kids at the end of the hall. Danielle was downstairs in the kitchen, and she heard this door slamming, and over at the top of the stairs. And so she comes upstairs, like, who is slamming the door? Comes upstairs, thinking that it was one of the kids. We're all the way at the other end of the house. And she sees this door that goes to a dark hallway that is where like some storage closets are. And she quickly runs back downstairs, grabs her phone off the kitchen counter, comes back upstairs, presses record, and says, "Can you do it again?" And the door sits there and she's like, "Oh, come on, hurry before the kids come." And you could hear us playing like down the hall. And all of a sudden the door latches and then it goes and opens back up. And she goes, "Thank you." And she goes, "Can you do it again, but like more?" My wife. And so it goes and opens more. And then she just goes, "Thank you."
I've seen the video. He's not lying. I've seen the video. I've shown the video.
And so she shows it to me, and I immediately like go over to the door, and I'm like, all right, there's probably a return, the air conditioning over there. There's gotta be one inside here. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying. And I'm like, "You didn't see anybody?" And she's like, "It was a boy." I was like, "Okay, all right." Now I will say that it is at the top of the stairs where we've got it's like kind of like a third floor. It's like an attic that's been kind of finished out, kind of a thing. So there's a couple of rooms and some storage stuff. And I will say that every time I walk to the top of those stairs, I get an overwhelming, at night and if the lights are off before I get a chance to turn the lights on, I get an overwhelming chill that races through my body. And I just go, "Nope." Nope. And the other one, like I said, it's an older house, so it has a basement as well. And I went down, dropped something off in the basement, put something, and I made the mistake of turning the lights off before I went up the stairs.
You've seen horror movies, don't do that.
But for me, I'm like, bring it. Like, messing with the raw, I got 15 years experience dealing with you assholes. Not afraid. And I'm not, like legitimately, I'm not. I'm like, whatever.
Did you check for rebar before you turned the light off?
Stop it! So, turn the lights off, and I start walking up the stairs, and I mean, sure as I'm standing here today, I hear somebody coming up the stairs behind me. Like straight up making the same foot sounds that I'm making going up the stairs. And I didn't even turn around. I just got to the top of the stairs, went, "Not today." So, yeah, We've got friends.
Yeah, we've got friends. That's fine.
Yeah, yes. You had something to say?
Just a comment. Jared, you said you've seen scary movies, you don't do that. You also don't talk to ghosts. For the record, just an FYI.
Well, tell that to my wife, because she's like, thank you. Oh, I have some notes. Can you do it again? I'm gonna need you to do a little stronger. Okay, great. And action. And it didn't. So maybe you do talk to him.
Fair enough. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm from Puerto Rico. First off, thank you for the picture. I couldn't interact with Jensen because my mind went blank. When Jared hugged me, I was like, so my question is, there has been many celebrities, cameos in Supernatural. Which one is your favorite, or who was your favorite, and any stories that you might have? Like, my personal favorite was Linda Blair when I saw her on there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, Linda Blair for sure. That was so early on that I didn't yet feel as comfortable in my skin as Sam to even kind of realize how cool it was, you know? I think, you know, I'm gonna be honest, it was really fun having Paris on set. Yeah, because I'd done House of Wax there, and when people found out that she was gonna come on set, they were like, well, you know her, right? Because you shot House of Wax. I was like, I do. And they're like, is she like weird? I was like, dude, she's super sweet. She's super hardworking. She'll be here on time. She'll know her lines. She'll hit her marks. She'll be very kind to everybody, and sure as shit.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. No, like she shows up and she's like, okay, cool. Where do I need to go? It's not like here's a posse with like, oh, everybody's following me around and I need an hour for hair and makeup. She's like, okay, well, where do I go? I'm like, cool. Like, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, it's largely a public character that she has created. I don't think that's any secret, but she was super chill. I will say, since you brought Linda Blair up, I do have a quick story about her time on set. Sweet, super sweet, I mean, so great, very little. She was like, oh my God, you two are gigantic. But she was so lovely, and it was so great having her on set. But I will say, I don't know if she'd done a lot of like those kinds of roles, and at one point she's supposed to like bust in and like pull a gun and hold a gun at something or someone, I forget what it was. And take one, she busts in and she's holding this pistol like this. 2 fingers through the trigger guard. All of her other fingers interlaced around the handle and like this. And I just went, can we cut? Can we cut? Linda, come here. Hold that for me again. Okay, just gonna move that finger there. I'm gonna move this finger there. That thumb goes there, there. And then now go, instead of like this, go like this. And she goes, oh, okay. Oh, that feels so much better. And I'm like, okay. All right, we go again. Yeah, it was very sweet. She was great. We've had to do that a few times. Not some big cameo guest star, but it's like some of the inexperienced guest stars that would come on and hadn't really been taught how to properly hold something, a gun or a blade or a shotgun or whatever it might be. So yeah, Jared and I have had to make adjustments quickly for those people, but always trying never to embarrass them and always try to assure them that it's all good, you got this is gonna be great, let's go again. I'll never forget Jared, one of many times where just his leadership quality came out in such an amazing way. We were doing this scene where, I forget the actor, but had this big speech, and it was like a really long speech. You could tell that this actor had been working on this for quite some time, and And they did such a great job, and they were filming us reacting to the speech, and we were running out of time, and they were about to, I mean, we knew we only had like 30 minutes left of the day, because at a certain time it goes into overtime, and then it just costs an outrageous amount of money. So production, they're like, they say you gotta pull, hard out, pull the plug at 12 hours, or whatever it was that day. And so we knew, I mean, the director was just really overshooting our coverage of just listening to this person speak. So they finally were like, we've got to turn around, or we're not gonna get the other side of this. We're not gonna get this person's performance. And so they turned around and they gave like 1, maybe 2 takes. And the director was like, okay, I'm good. And Jared was like, I'm not. You wanna go again? Look at the actor and be like, I mean, I don't wanna, he's like, no, we're going again. We're going again because this person has sat here and done this. You overshot, that's on you. To the director, he's like, that's on you. This person's getting their shot. Let's go again.